Welcome to Charli Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charli Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendi McNeil.
Hey there, it's Wendi McNeil here. Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. It's going to be a great podcast. Today I'm talking about networking for newbie speakers. These are my top tips to maximizing events. It's going to be a great podcast. First, I'd like to welcome you over to our free Facebook group. It is called Breakthrough Public Speakers. It is an amazing group. As of today, we have, I believe, 13,000 speakers in there. Some are brand new, thinking about starting a speaking business, and some have been in the business for well over 30 years. It is a great space to be in, my friends. You will not be disappointed. So I'm going to leave the link in the show notes so you can easily find us over there. Breakthrough Public Speakers. On to today's podcast. Today I'm talking about networking for newbie speakers and my top tips to maximizing events. Now, when you are building your business, it's one thing to have, awesome, incredible speaking skills, but there's another crucial aspect that you cannot afford to neglect, and that is networking, my friends. Networking. That's right. Rubbing elbows with the industry folks, making connections, building relationships. It's all part of it, right? It's all part of it. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Wendi, I hate networking. Trust me, I've been there. But here's the thing. Networking doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be an awkward experience. In fact, with the right strategies and mindset, it actually can be downright enjoyable and insanely beneficial for your speaking business. So that's why I'm going to spend the next several minutes giving you my advice on networking for newbie speakers like you. I want you to get ready to work in that room like a pro and watch your bookings go through the roof. All right? So, preparing for the networking event. All right? You've already got this set up. You already know what event you're going to. So, we're fast forwarding to preparing for the networking event. So, even before you even set foot into the event venue, there's some crucial prep work that needs to be done. So here's how to lay the groundwork for some success when you go to these networking events. I want you to know your audience first. You got to know your audience, right? Researching the event and the attendees beforehand is key. I want you to check out the event website, the social media pages, and any available attendee lists. I want you to get a feel for who's going to be there and what they're interested in, okay? Because this intel is going to help you tailor your approach and make more meaningful connections. And I want you to set your intentions, right? Don't go there without any intentions. What do you hope to gain from this event? What do you hope to gain from this event? Is it to land more speaking gigs? Is it to find potential collaborators or simply expand your professional network? Get very clear on your goals, and I want you to write them down because having a specific intention will help you stay focused and make the most of your time. All right? And then I want you to kind of craft a compelling elevator pitch. I believe, I don't know if it was last week. I could be wrong. I did do a podcast on crafting your backstory, and I did talk about making kind of a, making it into a mini backstory. So if you ever had to do like your elevator pitch or you were at these particular events, that you could just, say it without even having to look at a card or anything because you've already memorized it, right? But if you go and look for that, I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. I could be wrong, but it is about crafting your speaker backstory. Hop over and listen to that one if you have not listened to it yet. So back to this, crafting a compelling elevator pitch. Another thing that you need to have nailed before you arrive is your elevator pitch. All right. You're never going to know when you have the chance to share what you do with a potential client or collaborator. That's where your 30-second pitch comes in. A brief, impactful statement that sums up who you are, what you do, why it matters. You need to have this down before you even leave to that event, because people are going to ask. Trust me, they're going to ask. So really, here's a few things that you need in crafting yours. Okay, I want you to keep it concise. I'm telling you, 30 seconds or less, no more. Don't babble on. Do not. I want you to highlight your unique value proposition. I want you to share the transformation you provide. And I always include a clear call to action. And then I want you to practice. Practice, my friends. Practice makes perfect. All right. So that's what you need to craft yours. That's it. I want you to keep it concise, 30 seconds or less. Highlight your unique value proposition. Share the transformation you provide. And please include a clear call to action. And then practice. All right. Remember that your elevator pitch is a conversation starter. It's not a comprehensive biography. Short, my friends. Focus on the most compelling aspects of your speaking business and the value you bring to your clients. All right? Craft a few variations too of your pitch to suit, different audiences if you need to. And don't be afraid to inject some personality and humor. After all, you do want to leave a lasting impression. I want you to make the most of the event. So you've done all your prep work. Woohoo! It is time to shine, my friends. Here's how to navigate the event like a networking ninja. I want you to arrive early. I want you to stay late. If you want to know a secret, some of the best networking happens before the official start time and after the last session wraps up. So don't run out the door too quick and don't get there late. Arriving early and staying late gives you a chance to connect with other speakers, organizers, attendees in a more relaxed setting. I want you to harness the power of body language. Your nonverbal cues speak volumes. I want you to smile. This is so important. I talk about smiling all the time. I talk about it in your images that you have on your website or on your one sheet or wherever it is you have your images. And if you're looking grouchy, well, that's going to speak volumes, my friend. And I want you to smile. I want you to make eye contact and maintain an open, approachable posture. And if you look grumpy and you're not smiling, you're sitting in the corner just, nobody's going to approach you. Avoid crossing your arms, staring at your phone, or hiding in the corner. Remember, you're there to connect with people, not the wallpaper. I want you to use the art of active listening. Networking isn't just about talking. You need to listen. And I want you to show genuine interest in the people that you meet, okay? Stop talking and listen. You can ask questions, but listen attentively and look for ways to add value to the conversation. When you make others feel heard and appreciated, they'll be more likely to remember you and want to connect further. Guys, I want you to engage in genuine conversations, right? Just none of that sleazy sales pitch stuff. No. I want you to focus on building authentic relationships. Ask open-ended questions. Find common ground and share your own experiences and insights. Remember, networking is about planting seeds, not closing deals right on the spot. You want to plant the seeds. And one of the best ways to make a lasting impression is by being genuine, and being genuinely helpful, being your authentic self. If someone mentions a challenge they're facing, or a resource that they need, offer your support, your expertise. Even if it's just a tiny little small gesture, it can go a long way in building goodwill and establishing yourself as a valuable connection. Next, I want you to collect contact information. Super important. I do not want you leaving the event empty-handed. Make sure to collect whatever you can. Business cards, phone numbers, how you're going to connect on social media with the people that you meet, Jot down notes about your conversation on the back of their card, or whatever it is that you get, because this is going to come in really, really handy when you follow up later. Now we are at following up after the event. Congratulations. Woohoo! You actually survived the event. But guess what? Your work is not done. It is not done, my friend, because the real magic happens in the follow-up. Here's how to keep the momentum going. I want you to send personalized follow-up messages. This is very important. And I stress personalized. Don't send any of that bulk junk. Do not. And I want you to send these within 24 to 48 hours of the event. I want you to reach out to the people you connected with, send a personalized email, LinkedIn message, whatever it is, referencing something specific from your conversation. This shows that you were paying attention and value the connection. Here are my do's and don'ts for follow-up. Do, please keep it briefly and friendly. Just keep it brief, right? Don't go on and on and on. Do provide value. Share a relevant blog post, resource, introduction, something. Do not ask for favors right off the bat. And do not be over salesy, pushy, okay? I want you to connect on social media. LinkedIn is your best friend when it comes to professional networking. Connect with the people you met and engage with their content. I want you to like it. I want you to comment. I want you to share their posts. This helps keep you top of mind and strengthens that relationship over time. Nurture relationships through ongoing communication. I'm telling you, networking is a long game. I started Charli Jane Speakers in 2002 and the Charli Jane Speakers Club in 2005. And I'm telling you today that networking is a long game. Don't just reach out when you need something. It doesn't work like that. Make an effort to stay in touch regularly. I want you to send a quick message to check in. Share an update on your speaking journey or offer congratulations on a recent achievement. Seek opportunities to collaborate or refer. And as you build stronger relationships within your network, look for ways to collaborate, or refer businesses to one another. Maybe, you could co-host a webinar or guest post on each other's blogs or recommend each other for speaking gigs. When you support others, they'll be more likely to support you in return. Mastering the art of networking for newbie speakers. I know that was a lot of networking knowledge we just kind of quickly went through, but trust me, it will all be worth it. By implementing these strategies consistently, you're going to build a robust network of supporters, collaborators, and cheerleaders who are going to help you take your speaking business to new heights. And remember, networking is not all about, collecting business cards, or making small talk. It's about building genuine relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and value. So approach each event with an open mind. I want you to approach it with a giving heart and a willingness to learn from others. Okay? So I want you to go out there and network like a pro. Your dream gigs, your collaborations, your opportunities await you, my friend. And when you land that big break, be sure to come back, share your success story with me. I would love to hear it, and I would love to feature you also on a podcast. So in the meantime, do not forget, we have a ton of helpful speaking resources on charlijane.com. I will leave that link in the show notes. And also, you can network with 10,000 plus fellow speakers. Just kind of bounce your ideas around in the Breakthrough Public Speakers group I mentioned before the podcast. Come on, get involved. I'd love to see you there. And I will leave the link in the show notes for that group as well. And at the end of each podcast, I'd like to offer my listeners a freebie. We have 50 plus speaking events that are looking for speakers right now. You can hop in there, see if you're fit, submit a proposal, and start getting on more stages. And do go back and check that once you have it. It is changed out every couple months, usually as the deadlines expire. So that is it, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you over in our Facebook group. You have a fantastic day. Bye.